What if SpaceX never existed? Would humanity still dream of Mars? Introduction. What if SpaceX never existed? Would we still aim for Mars? Or would space exploration remain stuck in Earth's orbit? Imagine a world where Elon Musk never founded SpaceX in 2002. No reusable rockets, no Falcon 9, no Starship, NASA. Boeing and Russia would still dominate space. But at what cost? In this alternate history, how different would our journey to Mars be? Let's find out. Show intro with dramatic effects, channel logo, and space visuals. Before SpaceX, the state of space before 2002. Before SpaceX emerged in 2002, the aerospace industry was controlled by government agencies and major corporations like NASA, Roscosmos, and the European Space Agency. Space programs were entirely government-funded, and private companies had almost no role in space travel. NASA had achieved incredible milestones, including landing on the Moon and building the International Space Station, ISS. But by the early 2000s, it faced a major issue: excessive costs. The Space Shuttle program had consumed hundreds of billions of dollars, yet remained unsustainable. A single shuttle launch cost $450 million, and after every mission, extensive maintenance was required, making the program inefficient. Meanwhile, Russia's Soyuz spacecraft was a cheaper alternative at around $80 million per seat, but it relied on aging Soviet-era technology with little innovation. Most importantly, no one seriously considered a Mars mission. NASA had plans, but the costs were too astronomical for them to be feasible. The dream of Mars was far from reality. If SpaceX had never existed, could anyone have changed the game? If SpaceX never existed, had Elon Musk never founded SpaceX, how would space exploration have evolved? One of SpaceX's most revolutionary contributions was reusable rockets. Before this, every rocket launch was like burning hundreds of millions of dollars since most parts of the rocket were discarded after a single use. Without SpaceX, several consequences would follow. No Falcon 9, meaning NASA and private companies would still rely on Soyuz and Boeing. No Starship, making Mars missions nearly impossible. No price competition, keeping launch costs at $4 billion per mission instead of $67 million with Falcon 9. A prime example is NASA's Space Launch System, SLS. It is the most powerful rocket NASA has developed for deep space missions, but each launch costs over $4 billion. If SpaceX hadn't pushed NASA to cut costs, the space industry might still be trapped in financial inefficiency. Without SpaceX, humanity might still be confined to Earth's orbit, with no realistic plans for Mars. Would humanity still dream of Mars? Without SpaceX, who would take its place? Jeff Bezos's Blue Origin could have attempted to fill the void, but its slow and methodical approach would not have revolutionized space travel at the same pace as SpaceX. China's space program would likely have taken the lead. The country has made rapid advancements in space technology and could have dominated future deep space exploration. If SpaceX never existed, would Mars have become a Chinese colony? NASA, sticking to its traditional methods, would have continued focusing on the Moon, delaying Mars missions until the 2050s or later. Without an external force pushing innovation, there would be little urgency to accelerate space travel advancements. While Mars would still be an ambition, without SpaceX's drive and efficiency, achieving it would have taken far longer. Conclusion. Without SpaceX, space exploration would have followed a slow, costly path, controlled by bureaucratic agencies and large corporations. Mars might still be a distant dream, rather than an achievable goal within the next 10 to 20 years. The big question remains, could another company replace SpaceX, or would humanity remain stuck on Earth forever? Subscribe for more alternate history deep dives into tech and space.